In Self-Care Sunday post for this week, I shared 4 tips for caring for your inner self. Tip number 3 was speaking your truth. And on today's live, I'm going to talk about what that means, and I'm going to speak my truth to you. Hello, and whether you're watching live or later, welcome to the Freedom Friday Facebook Live show in the LifeWorks Spiritual Network community. I'm Reverend Jennifer McSween, international best-selling transformational author, Miracles Mindset strategist, true forgiveness coach, and I help spiritually oriented individuals to feel worthy and empowered, have healthy, loving, fulfilling relationships, and live prosperous, purposeful, genuinely successful lives. So, first of all, let me talk about what it means to speak your truth, because there could be a bit of a misunderstanding. First of all, speak your truth refers to one thing only. It's about honoring yourself. It's not about telling people your opinions or telling them what you think about anything or telling them what to do. It's not about telling them off if they've offended you in some way. And it doesn't mean cutting them out of your life because, or not speaking to them because they don't agree with you or you didn't like the way they responded to something you shared or something they responded about or to you about something you shared with them. It is purely, speaking your truth is purely about honoring yourself, and it's about you. Now, what that means is, it means that it's not about doing things to please others so that you can feel loved or worthy or make them like you. It's about saying no to anything that is not in alignment with the truth of who you are or that will not lead you to an experience of peace. It's also about being willing to stop, take time out from the busyness of the day or of your life or, whenever you feel the need. Now, my truth that I want to speak to you today is about my willingness to take a time out last Friday. If you'd seen the post, I shared that there was not going to be a Facebook Live that day because I needed to take care of something. Well, that something was me. You see, for the past few months, the greater part of the year, but particularly so over the past few months, since around spring actually, there's been a lot of activities and happenings and upheavals and even some challenges taking place in my business and in my body. And not all of it peaceful in appearance. And, although I'm at peace with it, and I'm not complaining, I'm just stating the facts. Because my approach is not to fix or change or have anything be a certain way or have everything be a certain way in order for me to be at peace, but rather to ask for guidance as to how to address everything, how to look at everything from a perspective of peace, and then acting on the inspirations that come to me. And this is something I do with this as well as making choices and decisions. I always go within, ask for guidance, act on the inspirations, and haven't steered me wrong yet. So what was happening last Friday was that, I was beginning to feel somewhat drained, like the weeks leading up, and a bit overwhelm was setting in, and I felt led to just stop, take a time out. And so I did. I also didn't send out my weekly email to my Miracles Mindset online community this weekend either. That was also stopping and taking time to do a bit of inner healing. There's a quote by Maya Angelou that sums up for me this way the idea of speaking your truth, and it is this: Maya says, take a day to heal yourself from the lies that you have told yourself and the lies that have been told to you. And that day can be a metaphorical form of pausing, for example, taking a breath before responding to heal an angry thought. It could be taking 15 minutes to meditate at the start of the day to heal your mind before you step out there. Or it could be an actual day where you stop and take a time out from doing all the things that seem like they must be done that day, like I did last Friday. Speaking your truth validates you, it invigorates you, it energizes you, and heals you, and allows you to care for your inner self. And that, in turn, helps you to feel empowered, regardless of what is taking place in your life. Empowered and at peace. Now, if you find that you're often triggered, you take things personally, or the way you feel is affected by what others do or say, or what happens, or what is going on in your life, or in the world for that matter, and you would like to feel more empowered, you'll want to join the free 5-day Reclaim Your Power Challenge that I'll be hosting in 2 weeks, right here in this group. You're going to learn the 5 foundational practices for caring for your inner self. I'm going to go into them in depth. And you'll get 5 key tips for reclaiming your power in any moment or situation that you're not at peace, or that you feel disempowered, demotivated, discouraged. Now, techie newbie that I am, I'm finalizing the tech part of it, and then I'll post the link here in the group. And I'll also be posting more about it in the coming weeks. I'll be posting different things to let you know what's happening. So watch for it. And when you see the link, again, if you would like to reclaim your power, feel more empowered, sign up. You'll be glad you did. So that's it for today's live. Thank you for joining me, whether it's live or later. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. And if you like what I've shared or you found something helpful, please share it in the comments. Also, if you have any questions or comments of your own, share them also. I check back from time to time, and I promised I will respond to everyone eventually. I'm Reverend Jennifer McSween, international best-selling transformational author, Miracles Mindset strategist, and true forgiveness coach, saying have a wonderful weekend, and see you on the show next Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye-bye.